We're so easily entertained. No!
Hello. Thank you for the raid. What's your stream? Did you open the door? Well, oh my god. I need to change the key bindings. One day I will remember. Not today though. Did you open the door that needed to open up? Or did you not get that open yet?
He opened too many doors.
Too many doors. Murder mystery this Easter. Bum bum ba. You did? Nice! Told you a dinner or a therapist lesson would be good. You didn't seduce the door. Disappointed. Murder mystery machine. Woo! Closed the game and immediately forgot everything you were doing. Oof. Welcome. I hope you're ready to get some crime and mystery and murder in your daily life today. Because in Norway we celebrate Easter with crime. And I can never be tired enough to say it because it's on everything. Milk carton, crime. This, you gotta solve the crime. Schools, crime. Gotta solve that too. Comic books, crime. Gotta solve that too with the characters you read about. Any magazines, newspapers, anything, anywhere, crime. And murder mystery. Yay. That's how we do in Norway. Who needs Easter hunt, Easter egg hunt when you have crime to do? Okay, Cadet Clark. Your excellent performance throughout the academy these past 24 months has not gone unnoticed. You have ranked in the top percentile of graduates, and it is my pleasure to offer you your first position within DCPD, Norwegian Easter Crimes. Yay. You'll be stationed at the District Crime Agency, DCA, working out of Police Plaza as a junior detective, alongside Detective Nathaniel Houston. Further details will follow. We have no doubt you will provide to be valued assets to the DCPD. Best wishes, Captain William Merrick. Thank you, Captain. Hello. Come in. Come in. DCA headquarters. You my partner? Left click to move. Okay, I did. You must be Detective Nathaniel Houston. And you must be lost. Cassandra Clark, hi. Hi, I don't usually get visitors down here. I come from the academy. I didn't work out well with the last intern. Maybe ask someone from upstairs? They didn't tell you? I'm your new partner. I don't need a partner. I was about to say every crime ever. No, I mean every cop ever. Don't want a new partner ever. Either their partner is gone, left, or they died. I'm sure you don't. It's always good to have another pair of hands, though, isn't it? Every cop ever. Yeah. Look, Clarissa, the District Crime Agency isn't where anyone goes to start their career. This is where they bury you. Or it went extra evil. Yeah, that's true. They... What is it called? Yeah, I don't remember the word for it. Who needs a new partner when my last one died? Cassandra, but call me Cass. I was top of my class with degrees in criminology and sociology. That's a crime of itself to have words that's difficult. Class, how many hours on the job? Jeez, do yourself a favor and go upstairs and tell them they're wasting your time and mine. I'm sorry my presence bother you, detective, but I've been handpicked for this job. Really? Because I just walked in off the street. I didn't come here to cause problems. I came to help. Let me help. I want to learn everything there is to know. If you really need to be here, go and don't cause problems over there. This isn't kindergarten. I don't have time to hold your hands. Right. You won't need to. Ooh. Ooh, the walls disappear. What's this note though? Interact with MMM to access your current case. Mystery murder machine. No, murder mystery machine, I mean. Choose an unlock crime node to start your investigation. Sorry, I just need to open my drink. Daniel's residence. I guess this must be Frank Daniels. It is. I recognize him from TV.
Who needs a new partner when my last one died?
Yeah. Who called it in? The neighbors said they heard a gunshot around 7:30. My mom voted for him in the last local election, you know. He wanted pay raises for the cops. Good night, sweet prince. Did they give us anything else to go on? That was it. So how about it? How about what? You wanted to work at the DCA. Have at it, partner. Whoever did this wasn't thought to clean up after themselves. There's a lot of potential physical evidence lying around. Your objective is shown at the bottom of the screen at the beginning of each case. These can be found again later. Complete objectives to progress through the episode. Current objective: collect evidence and submit murder weapon. Frank Daniels. Unknown person. No, I can't. Unknown suspect. This is the workspace, which shows pieces of evidence gathered and links between them, okay? Gathering evidence from items and suspect will help build a picture of the story. Linking related contradictory evidence can unlock even dialogues and improve your score. Ooh. You can watch tutorials again in the info menu. Here is all the evidence you found on Frank Daniels' body. So much. But before we take a closer look, let's find some more evidence. Press the back thing to return to the crime scene. Look for the dot icons to find items of interest in the crime. Ooh, window. There's an open window. Forget about the closed one. Open window. Blood on glass. Okay. What about the closed one? You can organize the workspace to make it neater. Toggle between link and organize mode by pressing... No, I'm fine. Voltage shut? Do I need to click? There. While in organized mode, you can select multiple modes by hovering over a node. I think my cat saw something outside. I don't understand. Let me out. Add it to the selection. Okay, there. Jesus Christ, cat. Hovering. Castiel, Jesus. Stop. Stop having the zoomies. What do you want me? Hover. Hover. Right click, okay. This is why I don't read. Now left click on one of the selected nodes and will allow you to move both. Okay. Toggle back. There. There are 2 samples of blood here. However, no, hover over blood on glass and left click. And do the same over blood on carpet. Draw a link between them. Notice the red line turns white to show the deduction is correct. Deductions like this often unlock dialogue. You've been sleeping until now, and now is the time you choose to have your zoomies? Select the back button to return to the crime scene. There's a gun here, though. What about the gun? What about the gun? Oh man, there's a gun right there. What did you find? There's blood in the carpet as well as on the broken window. She gotta go fast. He gotta go fast. Yes, DL. Good work. Later, we'll get the lab to compare the samples to see if they both belong to the victim. You missed something else, Eagle Eye. I'm getting to it. Now, I've been looking at the gun. There's more evidence to find at the crime scene. I know! It's right here! Handgun. Ooh, murder weapon? There's more evidence to find. Yeah. Murder weapon, probably. Ooh, what's that? Letter opener. That could be the murder weapon. Who? Why? What? Who? No. Who? What? Why? Where? When? Whoa! Each scene asks you to answer a series of questions related to the who, what, why, where, when, and how of the case. For instance, who is the killer? Some questions may have multiple answers.
She gotta go fast.
For instance, there may be two weapons that can be attached to a single what node. The slots show the number of expected answers. When you've filled all of the slots, the continue button is unlocked. You should only submit substantiated evidence if you are trying to submit a Y node with no supporting evidence. Try linking evidence to remove the question mark icon. You now have enough evidence to identify the murder weapon. The question mark icon shows you unsubstantiated evidence that may need supported. However, over bullet wound and left click, then do the same over 9mm handgun to draw a link between them. Link it. Why do you have these words? Nobody uses them. Substantiation links will remain red. There's no way to know if your answers are correct until after you submit them. You should also link 9mm shell casing to the 9mm handgun as supporting evidence. Later on, if you make a mistake, you can break a link by left-clicking on it. Hovering over the panel on the right will reveal the crime scene object again, so you can access this at any time. To complete a crime scene, you must submit answers to any questions: who, what, where, when, why, how. What appear on the right? Left click on the what node on the right, and then okay, I might have done it the other way. We're fine. Notice the link on handgun. This indicates it has been selected as an answer. Select the continue button to submit your answer. Are you sure you want to make this submission? Yeah. A plus. How long will it take the lab to check the gun for fingerprints? Forever. And how about testing the blood? The blood on the broken glass probably belongs to our killer. Eternity. So what do we do next? I don't know, if only we had someone who was handpicked by the Academy to help us. Alright, let's talk to this wife. I'd be keen to know where she was when all of this was going down. Busy at the funeral parlor right now. How about we check out his office? Thank God Cassandra and her top grades are here to guide us, lead the way. So, Rude. What is this? Coffee? Hell yeah. Take that coffee. Drink it. Take a slurp of the coffee. Okay, to the office. Frank Daniels' office. Ooh, who's this? So these are the corridors of power. Not much to write home about. At least it's not a basement. Touché. Correct deduction links will automatically be colored and locked for easy tracking. Deduction link counter appears when making links. This is the number of links that should be made to unlock all dialogue in the case. Links that substantiate evidence will remain red. This doesn't necessarily mean they are wrong. Workspace extensions can be toggled on and off in the options menu. Hello, ma'am. Who are you? Hi, I'm Detective Clark. I was told this is where I could find Frank Daniels' secretary, Miss Rapinoe. Mrs. Rapinoe, hello? I'm sorry, Mrs. Rapinoe. Please call me Nadine. Nadine, I'm very sorry for your loss. Thank you, it's just such a shock. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about Frank Daniels? Of course, whatever I can do to help. Ask about Nadine and Frank's relationship. Ask about Nadine's alibi. Frank's character, that'll be all for now. Alibi. Where were you last night? Am I a suspect? We're just looking to establish who was where and when. I was at home with my husband and the kids. Taco Thursday. What about Frank's character? What was Frank like as a person? Kind, caring. He was an old school gentleman, holding doors open for me, you know. He was also a workaholic, never took a break, never out of the office, meaning I was never out of the office. What about you guys' relationship? How was your relationship with Frank? I've been his secretary for just over 3 years, and as far as the office is concerned, I was across everything. As you can imagine, he was a very busy man. How was your relationship outside of the office? Detective, I barely have time to wipe my kids' noses before they go to school. Never mind socialize with my boss. That'll be all for now, thanks. Thank you for your time, Nadine. If you don't mind, we'll continue to look around the office. Of course, if you need anything, just ask. Okay, so he died at 7:30. She was home at Taco Thursday. With family, which... okay. No, I don't need that yet. I'm good. Let's see. In what... Daniels leads in polls by Karen Whittaker. In what could be the tightest governor race we've seen here in a decade. Early polls showed Frank Daniels has a favorability rating of 42% to Johnson's 41% and Herrera's 17%. If as many commentators suspect, this becomes a two-horse race. Many of Herrera's supporters will vote for Daniels come January. Nobody should be very surprised if Frank Daniels is being sworn in. Daniel has made a name for himself as a people's politician from the beginning. The Daniels team have strived to get the message out there that he wants to govern for everyone, stating the only radical thing he wants to do is to make sure people aren't living in poverty. His moderate policy proposal have proved popular on both sides of the aisle, although Daniels borders on Pharaohs. What? I've never seen that word. When asked about his views on controlling the sale of handguns in the state, source inside the Daniels campaign says have said that he repeatedly refused to soften his stance and that they were initially worried about his can't make everyone happy attitude. Ousting a sitting governor with rising approval ratings will be no mean feat, but Frank Daniels seemed to be steadily proving his campaign team wrong. Yeah, see people, I mean, America. What's in his journal? Week commencing. Okay, so he did not get to do water treatment, ribbon cutting, black tie dinner, 7 p.m. late. 7 p.m. too late. Okay, so he died between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. Campaign finance calls 9 a.m. Finn. No, it said 7:30. It's me, man. He died 7:30 VQ. This wasn't done yet, so he hasn't scratched it out. But he died at home. Shot at home. That man was late to the dinner. Can I like link this and be like, hello? What about this? Like he was late to the dinner, but he died. Yeah, I'm gonna ask her about why people were angry about him. But first, I'm gonna take a look at this, talk to her, and then we two talk. Campaign photo. Campaign photo. Okay. Nadine, why were you not at the dinner? Nadine, do you mind if I ask you some questions? Of course, whatever I can do to help. Does he have any enemies? In all the time that you've worked for Frank, did he have any enemies that you know of? Anyone out to get him, that sort of thing? No, nothing like that. Certainly no one that would want to kill him, but Frank was a politician. He had plenty of people who disagreed with him, and he more than returned the favor. For example, he was no friend to the gun lobby. What was Frank working on? Somehow in between his work in the water commissions, his tax policies, the support for free high school lunches, we were running a campaign. I can't believe it's all over now. What about this hand? That picture over there, is that who I think it is? Yes, that's Governor Johnson. He worked closely with Frank. It looks very friendly. How was their relationship? Detective, that photo is an exercise in public relations. Frank opposed a lot of what Governor Johnson was proposing for the city, so they weren't exactly friends. I'd often hear Frank getting heated on calls with the governor, but Frank had a tendency to get heated on most calls. When you've worked in politics as long as I have, you learn that it's all part of the process. People with egos, all thinking they know best. Oh yeah, I don't have my detective hat on. Hold on. I might have... yeah, green. Yeah, much better. This is how we do. Oh. Wait, hold on. Daniel's rival. Member of gun lobby. So was he a member of gun lobby? I don't think so. How do I take it back? How do I take it back again? Oh, there we go. What about you? What do you think? Buttons are still up on VTube. Ah. Keep forgetting that. I got it! Tapping out already? I need a bit of more time. What is the timing of the event, actually? You said shooting took place around 7:30, right? That's what the neighbor said, yeah. Let me have this. Yeah, no, it's been a while. It's gonna be better when I get better RAM. Don't you worry. I see it already, like, a little bit stuttering and struggling, but... it shouldn't be that big of a game. There is an event in Daniel's schedule starting at 7 last night. That means he didn't go to the event. I wonder why not. Yeah, he was if he died at 7:30, he was 30 minutes late to the dinner. Nobody would be that if you're a politician. Good, fine. Keep at it. Thank you! I'm not done yet. I'm not done just yet. I need a bit more time. He didn't go to the event. Yeah, I knew that. This is what I made. that's what I linked. Yeah, I know. I know. But you're in the way. Now I can't see things up here. Thank you. So... maybe member of gun lobby was angry about his views. And Daniel's rival might be a member of the gun lobby. Workaholic, shot at home, Daniel's leading. Rivals impulse. No. No. Stop it. One. That was to that. This is to move this a little bit. Can I ask them? Yeah, I can ask her about stuff now. Nadine, do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Ask about the event marked in the diary. You had Frank marked down for an event last night around the time of his death. It was the opening for the new water treatment plant. It's a big deal, lots of jobs, everyone was expecting Frank there. The press, his opponents. It had been arranged weeks before. He was shot at home when he was supposed to be at the event. Did you know he wasn't going to show? Yes, when he left the office around 6, he told me he'd changed his mind about the event and was going to stay home. He said he didn't like the optics, being seen applauding the incumbent in the middle of a campaign. Did that sound believable to you? I said it myself 3 weeks ago, but it was smart of Frank to do it last minute, you know. The people asking some questions about Frank Daniels changed his mind about attending instead of just letting the governor pat himself on the back. Frank always had good instincts about how to steer the narrative. Yeah, did anyone else know Frank would be at home? I wasn't to answer questions from the press till after the event, and I didn't tell anyone else. Ah.
That is.
Okay, so he didn't know. No, I can still have this here, actually. He didn't know he was at home. He cancelled last minute. Yeah, get away with that. I know! She says she was home with family, told no one there was where Daniels was. Could people have seen his schedule? No, that's not something. I need a why and who. Like, honestly, if I was there, I would probably have talked to her family too. Just to be sure she was home, because you might say you have an alibi, but you need to check that alibi, ma'am. But she was the only one who knew he was home. But she was home. Taco Thursday. Yeah, I understand. I don't know where to place them. She knew he cancelled last minute. Hello, Mats. How you doing? Maybe they saw he didn't go to the event. I honestly don't know, because I do not have a lot of information, I feel. Maybe he knew he was a workaholic? Okay, but how do I know where to link that one? Where do you want me to link this? I don't get any new dialogues. You sure want to use a hint? This will reduce your detective rank for this case. Yes, I need to understand the game. You mean like that? Or this? No. What did you mean like this? Okay, that's what you meant. Hi, my man. Seems like Daniels was creeping ahead in the polls. I'm guessing Governor Johnson will be privately relieved. You're saying Daniel's murder was politically motivated. When is it not? When it's politicians? What? No, I just... Think about it. Who benefits the most from this? I've thought about it. You're reaching Houston. Johnson was not taking out the competition.
Hieo Madsvi.
Was he? We can't rule anything out. We're not done just yet. Range hit on Daniels, question mark, politically motivated. Like... He didn't know. Nobody knew he was gonna be at home, did they? He only told the secretary, and the secretary said she didn't tell anyone. What is Nadine a member? No? Isn't it always the secretary or the guy who's like underneath you? Maybe he was politically motivated. But these are a lot of lines. And not enough answers. You missed that? What do you missed? What did you miss? Hey, yeah. Hello, and how are you doing? What I asked. I think his death is politically somebody better answer me. I don't know. He was expected at the event, and since he didn't go home, that could be a politically... I don't know. It could have been a shot. No. A workaholic is a hit. Shot at home is a hit. I don't know anymore. Got home from being outside in the cold for 5 hours or something. God damn. Take a warm shower. What about somebody in the photo? No. Motivated with the photo. You're tired? Take a nap. Take a nap if you're tired. I don't understand. I would like to know if this is actually true, but since we have it, it's probably true. I just don't trust anyone at this moment. As a normal detective would not have. Come back stronger and more refreshed after, yeah. Who shot Frank? Why was Frank shot? Okay, I know these might not be wrong, but I feel like a lot of them are wrong right now. Those so politically motivated. We're angry! No? Just like give me one line so I can question more and understand who it is. Member of the gun lobby? Those are probably the ones who put out a hit on him. And they were politically motivated because he did not like guns. They were angry. Why is there a question mark on Nadine? Where were you? Are you angry about this? Did you politically motivate? No. Take a nap. Yeah, I read that. Jesus. Why were you not in the photo, huh? No? I feel like I need more. I need more answers. They're very politically motivated. I don't understand. I have 5 question marks. Okay, let's take one more just so I get the gist of it. Didn't I do that?
Are you all alone?
Hi, Corpse. Didn't I do this? Didn't know Daniel was home, stay arranged. I feel like I connected that at some point. Maybe I was close. Maybe I was close. Houston, we have a problem. Nobody liked you at the academy, did they? Your political motivation theory is a bust. If Johnson was expecting Daniels to be
Cops
at the
Creator 77
opening...
used 15 bits to play Are You Alone? Scary movie soundboard.
Thank you. Be at the opening of the water treatment plant. Why would he have sent Goon around to his home to take him out? As long as those policies can get me titties on my face. Amen. Was just checking you were paying attention. That was a little far-fetched. Maybe we need to think closer to home. Maybe see what Rapinoe knows about Frank's home life. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Couldn't have planned murder. That's why she has a question. Were you at 7:30, huh? Did you know him? Did you know your boss? Did he know you? Did you know? I don't know. I don't understand. Hello, Scuffed. How you doing? Happy Easter. Apen has here as well. Maybe your princess will open a school for that after she stops talking to angels. What? What do you mean? What did I miss? What happened? What did I say? I forget everything I say. If you guys have any inputs, I'm not gonna tell you no. I would love inputs if you have any inputs. Happy Easter crime. Like good old Norwegian traditions. So we need to get more info on Nadine and Frank's home life. Not Nadine specifically, but like what does she know about his home life? I don't have anything that I can be like, hey, what about the workaholic thing? No. Why didn't he go to the event? No? Mr. Easter crimes and NRK. Horrible stuff. But we love it. I mean, Jesus died on Christmas. Jesus died on Easter. And that is a murder mystery for them because they never found the culprit, I think. I don't know. But they had a murder mystery, so why can't we? Heard someone say that once, but I thought they were joking. Easter mystery is yeah, it's a tradition here. It's on every milk carton. It's in every comic, magazine, newspaper, TV. We have TV shows. We have like here's a riddle kind of thing. Schools bring them. It's everywhere during Easter. Everywhere. Daniels canceled last minute. What with arranged hit on Daniels? Did he know he was gonna get shot? No, but he was like, I don't want to go to the thingy. Wait, hold on. Maybe you're on something. Påskekrimmen. Yeah. Yes, and so many crime books are popular in Easter. We have sale on crime books during Easter. Nadine, do you mind if I ask you some questions? As I keep saying, you should do a discussion when streaming some of those shows. What shows? What shows are we talking about now? I had a nickel for every time she brought up milk carton. Like America has missing people on cartons. We have. Can you find the mystery in this crime kind of on the milk cartons during Easter? Rest of the year? Just a plain old milk carton. What do you know about Frank's home life? It was just him and his wife. He wasn't one to talk about his private life very much. Frank worked a lot, believe me. Those late nights office can put a strain on a marriage. Fine strain. More often than not, I was making an awkward call to Mrs. Daniels, explaining that Frank wouldn't be home for dinner. How did Mrs. Daniels seem? Sometimes angry, like hold the phone away from my ear angry. It didn't seem like they were very happy, but I think she worried about him. She was always calling, asking where he was and when he'd be home. Thank you for your time. Okay, so she was mad. Negative view on Daniel's home life. Wife always asking where he was. The wife did it! The wife was politically motivated. The wife arranged it. So stupid.
Scuffed_XOX has now joined the void.
Thank you for joining the void. I hope you enjoy your stay. Why is this mystery so difficult? She did it. She shot him at home. It's always the wife. I mean, if it did Nadine...
Thank you for
told
following
no one-
Scuffed_Sox.
I did one! There we go. She told no one, but the wife knew. Nadine. Are you sure it was only you who knew where Frank was? If his wife was always calling, asking where he was. Right. Actually, Rosemary did call asking when Frank would be home. At some time before 7 last night, I told her I didn't know and that she'd have to call Frank at home. I guess it's lucky that Rosemary wasn't at home last night, too. Oh, where was she? And this is why paying attention is good. I am paying attention, but when I read, it just disappears. You can't keep it in my brain for too long. I try. I try. Wife knew he was home. Why is it all the way over here? Hold on. Let me move you over here so I can look at you. Rosemary Daniels. Did you? Politically motivated. No. Were you a member? No. Did you shoot him at home? She's not here. I can't even ask her that. She knew he wouldn't be home. But where was she? Was she at the black tie event? Was she with Governor Johnson? They talked a lot. No? We're back to not having the aha moment. Angry. Did she knew about the polls? But Rosemary could have planned the murder. Can I talk to anyone? Ah, I can talk to you, okay. Apart from Miss Rapinoe, the only person who knew Frank was home was his wife, Rosemary Daniels. An unhappy marriage is as good reason as any to murder someone. Ouch! I want to ask what makes you say that. Nice work though. Let's wrap up here and back to the station. Is that it? Unhappily married, Rosemary. Frank and Rosemary. So he wants me to wrap it up because that's what we need. But like, I mean, that why is the unhappily married? Who might be Rosemary Daniels? And I think we have to go with that too. Because nobody else makes sense and we don't have anyone else. Kinda member of gun lobby, but yeah, let's see. I can't. Who? Rosemary. Why? unhappily married. For now. A good detective only submits substantiated evidence. Challenge yourself by linking supporting evidence to answer marked with question mark. Maybe I should do that. Gonna add those two together. She was home with family. No, I can't link that. She knew Daniel canceled last minute. That we know for sure. Member of gun lobby would be politically motivated and also angry about Daniel's hand. They would be angry about that. So I'm linking these just to have it. Success B. And that's only because I used hints. Aha. Okay, I had no correct yeah, that word. I have no. But we're moving up in the world. I'll look into Rapinoe's alibi. Thank you. You don't believe her? It's not really what I believe now, is it? Objectively, we'll only get you so far, Cassandra. You're going to need to listen to your gut eventually. Cass, I may trust my gut, but I'm not sure a judge would. I mean, look at it. There's no time to worry about Nadine Rapinoe right now, for the Lady Daniels hath returned. Oh no. Rosemary Daniel is back? We can question her at home. Nice. Hold on. There's the machine. Murder mystery machine. MMM. Time to ask the wife. Listen, the woman has just lost her husband, but I know, I'll go easy on her. Are you kidding?
She finally had aha moment.
They teach you that a grieving widow can't be a killer at the academy. Everyone's a suspect. Nah, take down the... I have it on medium, but maybe low is what I need. Okay. Hello, ma'am. Oh. In the middle of the room first. I want to see if there's anything around here. No, this is where he died. Why are we talking in this room? I don't know. Mrs. Daniels, I'm so sorry for your loss. I know this is hard time, but the sooner we can establish some facts around Frank's death, the sooner we can find whoever's responsible. I just want to know what happened, and for whoever murdered Frank to be brought to justice. I promise that myself and Detective Houston will do everything in our power to make it happen. Thank you, Detective Clark. I have a few questions. Okay. Was anything taken? I don't know if you had a chance to look around, but have you noticed anything that's missing? Any jewelry or... No, I don't think so. I suppose Frank's interrupted them before they could take anything. Why do you think they were here to steal? No, you're saying they were here to steal. Because you said interrupted them. Take on me. Ah, the aha moment. Do you know if Frank had any enemies? Anyone who would want to hurt him? No, but he seemed stressed recently, increasingly so. I asked him, but he just put it down to work. Frank was supposed to be attending the opening of the new plant last night, but in the end, he didn't go. Do you know why? He said he'd changed his mind about going. Something about sticking it to Johnson. If he'd just gone to the stupid ribbon cutting, he'd still be here. Do you mind if I ask you why you weren't planning to attend with him? I don't enjoy being one of those wives who show up to decorate an arm. Frank knew how these things bored me. Where were you then? You said you went out. Where were you going? The theater. Measure for measure. Did you go alone or... Yes, I was alone. Ask more about the theater. Not to sound rude, but do you often go to the theater alone? As a politician's wife, you learn quickly that if you don't do some things on your own, you might never do them. Okay, okay. Nothing was stolen. Rosemary alone at the theater. Nadine called her. No. I know that Nadine called her, at least. But like... Nadine said that she, Rosemary, had to call him herself. All we know is we don't know if he actually told her why. Because he's dead, obviously. Did he know she was going? No? Event had been scheduled for weeks. Did you know it was scheduled for weeks? No? Hold on. There's more things. Yeah. Frank's notebook. Frank's handwritten notes. Do you know anything about that? For this? Ticket receipt. There's 2 tickets? Ma'am! Ma'am! There's 2 tickets! You did not go alone. Ma'am! You've been lying. Why you always lying? Flowers. And it's... Rosemary! Rosemary! You purchased 2 tickets! Whoop-de-doo! Whoop-de-doo! You were not at the theater alone. Hold on. Stop. Take that away. You were not at the theater alone! You're lying. Okay, let's check this before I ask her. Office party photo. Okay, can I like know who's in the photo? Do you know anything about this photo, ma'am? What you gonna say for yourself now? Ask about the office. We're gonna start it slow. Even though I've been yelling out, "You be lying! You son of a bitch!" This is a nice picture of Frank. That was taken
Take
the
on me
night
starts playing copper.
That was taken the night he got re-elected. You look very happy in it. Because I was told to. That was my role that night photo ops and local press. Frank was a wonderful man with noble goals, but he was selfish in his pursuit of them. Righting the wrongs of the world was Frank's priority, but just one time, I wanted it to be me. So you shot him. What about the flowers, ma'am? Nice flowers. Do you know the governor personally? No, but it was nice of the governor's office to send them along. It means a lot to know how well thought of Frank was. He hated him! He hated him! His secretary mentioned that they weren't the best of friends. Did Frank ever mention such hostility? Nope, not to me. Frank often avoided talking about work. You don't say. I wonder if you can clear something up for me. You went to the theater alone, but you have a receipt for 2 tickets? Yes. The second was for Frank, but he cancelled yesterday morning. Wait. That does not make sense. He had plans. So how would... Ma'am! This does not add up, ma'am. This does not add up. He had plans to go to a dinner yesterday night. But he cancelled. That has been planned for 3 weeks. And you say that he cancelled on your theater yesterday morning, but he cancelled going to the event just like at 6. That's not yesterday morning, ma'am. He wouldn't even have made it to the theater. He planned it 3 weeks ago. What do you mean? What do you mean? Frank cancelled on theater that morning. Yeah, but it doesn't make sense. Because his schedule, there was no theater in his schedule even. It had been scheduled for weeks. So what, ma'am, it does not make sense. Yo. The wife did it. What's up? She's lying. Something strange. She is in on it. Or she's cheating and does not want us to know. Because she does not want to be that wife, you know. She just told me that she went alone to the theater last night because her husband cancelled on her yesterday morning. That is strange. Especially since Mrs. Rapinoe told us he'd been planning to go to the water plant thing for weeks. And Rapinoe said he'd only cancel last minute. Good work. Time to apply some pressure. Yeah, exactly. Now who's the smart one? Me. She be lying. Why you lying? Let's cut that. You are lying about this. Second ticket, not for Frank. Who is it for? It's for him. Because of also flowers. It's for her. Flowers for her. What is that? When were you there? A little something to show I want our love to last for— I knew it! Whoa! From Frank? No. That was in the flowers from the governor. And it's for Mary. I know it. Ma'am. I wish to ask you, but you don't have the thingamabob over you. That note is not from Frank. Wait, hold on. Maybe I don't need... Okay. Crumple note. Governor. Or there. And then there. It was a romantic gesture, so they both did it. Just gonna check some reduction links. 2 out of 4. Can I ask her even though? No, I can't. I need to... And I'm still not finished with this. Did Nadine know about this? What about that notebook? Did Nadine know about the theater? Gotta be something. That had been scheduled for weeks. Yeah, I'm trying to link things. Office party. It was with Nadine, most likely. No, it says it's like not wrong, even if it's red. Like, I'm pretty sure it's like maybe both of them. Maybe. It's like an act of love. So he knows where they live. Oh, what do we want? What do we connect? No, the secretary wouldn't know about that. It's at home. But what about the handwritten note? Wait, crumple up note. Does it match up? Does it match up? Can I like check if it matches up? No? That should be like an option for me to do. But if I do it from here. There we go, yeah! Does it match? Am I correct? What's up? A little something to show I want our love to last forever. Found a small gift note with that written on it. No sign of the gift, but I'm guessing diamonds, since they're forever? From Frank Daniels? I don't think so! Woo! The handwriting is completely different from the handwriting in his notebook. Who knew it? I did. I did. I might be very cocky when I find that one answer. Rosemary's toy boy, maybe. This is getting interesting. Rosemary has a lover, which is the governor. Ooh. Gonna link that there. I don't know. Ma'am, you have to answer for yourself. Ooh, I can... No, I can't continue. But I am pretty sure. I am pretty sure. Flowers. Come on. Come on. Maybe she's gay. Is that an option? It would be beautiful. Still horrible. But better than being in love with your husband's, like, hated enemy. So she had a lover. And I kinda know who it is, maybe. Just gonna move it like there. What if the lover shot him? Um, did the lover know about the event? No. That's why she's lying. I don't have any question mark anymore. Come on, I'm so close. And the who has like 2 people on it. So it gotta be. I'm pretty sure it's there. Where are we going with this? Flowers is from Rosemary Lover, no? Okay, let's clean out this with all the things so I can see the question mark. Just lying because of the lover. The lover. Maybe not there. Second ticket is for a second ticket was for the lover. Yeah. Gotta be very specific or like ish specific. Ask about lover. This is Daniels. Yes. Is something the matter? I have a reason to believe you're not telling me the truth about who you were with last night. In order for us to do our job, we need all the facts. I was at the theater. Isn't that enough? We need to know about who you were with. Another man? That's not against the law, is it? Infidelity, no. I don't know. I don't know how laws work. Please, Mrs. Daniels. Yes, I was with another man. I knew I'd have to tell you this for more information. Let's start with his name. Jack Levinson. God damn it, it's not him! I'm not what you think, detective. Frank and I were more like friends. I wasn't a loveless marriage, but it was lonely. I met Jack last year at an art interpretation class. It's become something more than I intended it to. Anyway, I thought Frank was going to be at ribbon cutting last night, so I went to the theater with him. I got there early, a little after 6:30, so I just called Nadine to find out when Frank would be home. She was cryptic, so I called Frank at home and he told me he'd decided not to go to the event. I told him I was going to the theater alone. What happened next? The play ended around 10. I said goodbye to Jack and I got a cab home. That's when I saw the police cars. So who called the police? That's all for now. So she didn't call the police. Okay, so second ticket was for him. He is the lover. Did Frank know about him? No, because she said she went alone. Jack was with her. What's the flowers for? He hated the man. Why send flowers? Find potential suspect and motive. Oh, I don't have anything. Nothing was stolen, so it wasn't a robbery, I'm pretty sure. She didn't call the cops. Who did? Who called the cops? Then did Nadine check in? The governor check in? Hmm. This is difficult. Okay, I'm gonna check here. I'm a little stumped. But I have I not done this? Oh yeah, I didn't talk to him about it. Mrs. Daniels finally admitted she was with someone at the theater, Jack Levinson. You believe her? I think so. You think so? Did you interrogate her or not? Yeah. She's been through a lot. How about we call the theater and see if we can find any witnesses that can place them there? We need some more informed theories. Here's a theory. She's lying about everything. Last night, thinking the coast is clear, Jack Levinson meets her here, and when Daniel shows up unexpectedly, he gets his gun and threatens to kill them both. Levinson gets the gun from Daniels, but it goes off and Daniel goes down. Levinson gets spooked when he hears the sirens and hightails it out the window, where he cuts himself. I mean, it's possible. Sure, it's possible, but you want to leave and give her a chance to call Loverboy so she can warn him to get the hell out of Dodge. Come on, I think Rosemary's been through enough for one day. You mean Mrs. Daniels? I thought you would not go soft on her. I thought you were my partner, not my boss. Not here. Me and you need to have a talk at the station. Caught cheating. Like, honestly, I don't think they got caught cheating. What is with this? I have no idea who did it anymore. Because they were at the theater from 6:30 to 10. The theater started at 7:45, so she would not have made it like home and then back again. I mean, she could have left like mid-thing, but we need to listen to the theater first. That's a long play. I don't know how long plays usually are, but feels very long. I'm gonna do another one. I need the... No hints to what do you mean? I can't move on. Oh wait, because why and who? Oh, I keep forgetting how I do this. So what he thinks it's that it's Jack and her because they got caught cheating. I don't think so. I'm gonna link just this and then... just to link it with something. And I made everything A. A rank detective. Well, we didn't catch a killer, but I'm happy you and your new best bud, Mrs. Daniels, had time to hang out. The woman clearly didn't kill her husband. What happened to wanting me to use my gut? Your gut's guess is only as good as the facts it's based on. Your gut should have pressed her for more info. Okay, let's stop talking about my gut for 2 seconds. Do you have a problem with me? I have a problem with rookies screwing up. You said you wanted to learn everything there is to know, but you ignored literally the first thing I suggested you do. My years on the job used to mean something around here. Time to start working for the Norwegian police. They seem to need some A-ranked detectives. Also a detective going around like, you were the murderer! No, you were the murderer! And then get more evidence and be like, oh, I don't know anymore. Maybe you were! Until the real one is like, please stop. Yeah, it was me. And I'm like, haha, I knew it! Huzzah! I thought I was doing the right thing. Give me another chance. I don't believe in second chances. After we close this, I'm asking you to be transferred. So angry. Maybe that's for the best. As if that's not enough, lab messed up the blood. I'm surrounded by rookies. Messed up how? Enough to be inadmissible in court. Believe me when I say the DCPD has issues with crucial evidence slipping through the cracks. At least we got a partial print from the weapon. Belongs to a Tammy Marden. My old CL owed me a favor. I tracked Miss Marden down to a local bar. I can interrogate her. I can do this. Whatever. If there's even a whiff of amateurismness, I'm stepping in. Oh, we got a chair now? I'm just, no. Hell yeah. Look at that. He really hates his job, it seems. And that's not my problem. Dusk till dawn bar. Your old CL, you trust him? Yep. Why do you cut him loose? I didn't. He cleaned up his act. I guess they don't make lowlifes like they used to. That lowlife became a friend. I didn't mean... Half my cases would be turning cold now if it weren't for guys like him. Just find Tammy and find out if she shot Daniels. Hello, sir. Do you know where Tammy is? Probably this one. Oh crap, you people again. This is harassment. Harassment? You're always in here shaking down the clientele. Not this time. We are looking for a woman, Tammy Marden. You know her? What's this about? You her lawyer? No. She's over there in the blue. Bartender is unfriendly. Frank. Okay. Hello, Tammy. Tammy Mordon? You're tall. Who's asking? Detective Clark, DCA. I don't know nothing. You don't know what we're asking yet. I know what I know
Team
and
to start working
and
for the
what-
Norwegian police. They seem to need some ranked detectives.
I know what I know and what I don't know. I can't help you. You can answer my questions here or I can take you to the station. God dang, she looks like she can pick me up and carry me like a princess. I would not be mad about that. Ask your questions. Frank Daniels. The politician Frank Daniels was murdered last night. I'm sorry to hear that. You seem surprised. What would you say if I told you your fingerprints were on the gun that was used to shoot him? What? I'd say I'd have to be a pretty good shot because I was in here from 6 till closing last night. Fingerprints. Fingerprints don't lie. Well, neither do I. Have you had a gun stolen recently? I didn't get nothing stolen from nobody. No, has anyone stolen a gun from you that you owned? Yes, time to fingerprints. No. Can you think of any other way your fingerprints might have gotten onto the murder weapon? Maybe you made a mistake? I'm done for now. You got me there! She was in the bar all night. She is defensive. I mean, you're a cop. Of course everybody's gonna be defensive. Yeah. Okay. Bartender, you would know if she was here late at night. Maybe if you ditched the attitude, this would go faster. How may I be of service? Alibi. Was Tammy in here last night between 7 and 8 p.m.? Yeah, hell, she was here all night drinking. What's her character? Can you tell me anything about Tammy? I like to keep a little distance between myself and the clientele. Mostly due to the smell. Pig. That's everything. Thanks for your cooperation. Shh, don't say cooperation so loud. Okay, Tammy's alibi is confirmed. That punk behind the bar won't serve me till I pay my tab. Since pick win. Inebriated, can't get served. Maybe? No. I don't know. Maybe he can tell me more if I pay his tab. That could be a thing. Got a second? I've got all the time in the world for a pretty girl like you. Oh, shucks. Stand down, miss. This is police business. Hey, nobody's perfect. What do you know about Tammy Mardon? Not much. She's in here a lot, mostly alone. I made a move on one time because, you know, I gotta try, right? Not that she was interested. Now I just avoid her, which is all good because I sometimes see her talking to people that I don't want to know. Why don't you want to know these people? Because they're shady, and some of the stuff she's shifting their way is as hot as her. You feel me? Yes, I feel you, I think. If you want to buy just about anything half price, Tammy's your girl. Thanks, that's all for now. That's why she's defensive, maybe? Stolen goods. Talkative. Yeah. Maybe the stolen goods. Look at that! First thing I linked together. I'm a little bit too happy about this. Ask about bar tabs. Do you keep a list of your regular tabs behind the bar? I don't know why you'd be interested in that, unless you're here to solve 1 or 2 robberies. Where is it? Beside the register. Take a look if you want. That's everything. Okay. So I can look at the list. I need to look at that list. Hold on, Tammy. I'm gonna come to you soon. Just gotta look at that list first. Okay, so... she has paid out hers. Makwu. Does not tell me anything. Tammy paid her bar tab. Somebody bought something from you, Tammy. Tammy! Tammy! You sold stuff to pay for your bar tab. I don't know which one to link this to. But Tammy! Oh boy! You have more questions? Tammy about Tammy's fencing. What do you do
Yes,
for a living?
Time 2 fingerprints.
Would I be in here in the middle of the day if I had a job? You don't sell stolen goods? They weren't able to prove that. Anyway, I don't do that anymore. You just admitted that you used to do it. Haha! I don't think you killed Frank Daniels, Tammy, but I think you sold the gun to whoever did. Unless you can prove it, what do you think is your problem? I'm done for now. Soul gun. Tammy's bar tab is paid, so she sold it. Come on, Tammy. Answer me. Answer me this. He doesn't want to talk. What more do I need to know? No. Can't I just like, hey, did you have this kind of thing? But she's not gonna tell me. No, this one. Could he has seen who she sold the gun to? No. Maybe I need to link it different. How did you pay for your tab, Tammy? How did you do that? Yeah. It looks like Tammy recently paid off her tab in one go. Last night, so what? Tammy told me she was unemployed. She come into some money? Huh, you're asking me because you know she won't tell you. Well? Sorry, bartender, barfly, confidentiality. God fucking damn it. came into some money because you sold a gun. Yeah. See? I get it. Easy. I saw you paid off a pretty hefty bar tab last night. So what? And you're unemployed. I thought you weren't working. I borrowed it. Save it. That money came from selling the 9mm that killed Frank Daniels and who knows what else. I need to know which one of your friends bought it, or I'm taking you in. Guess I'm coming with you then. I ain't no rat. I get it. You got a rep to worry about, but what's that rep worth to you inside? A lot, man. You think my customers don't have connections inside? What is this? Your first day? If I give you the name of the guy I sold it to, it's not just my rep I need to worry about. Ooh. Sold gun to a male. Worried about her reputation. In contact with lowlives. Is he one of them? No? Can I talk to you? No? Is she one of them? Was Frank one of them? Bartender. The patron ever buy something? Hmm. Did she know him? No. I'm gonna take Tammy instead. The fuck do you mean incorrect? What do you mean incorrect? I don't understand. Find a potential suspect. Like, she is the closest one. And he doesn't know. No, I can't talk to him about that. Hmm. Okay, let's hint for this. What does... Oh, does she know him? Oh, she can be the new seal. Okay, I understand. You know, you don't have to be a rat to help. You could be a seal. Same thing. The difference is a seal gets paid for their info. Yeah, right. Seriously, be my seal and any charges from selling the gun that was used in the murder of Frank Daniels goes away. How much would I get paid? Depends on how helpful you are. You can start by giving me a name. Okay, John Riley. An associate put us in touch. I never seen him before. That it? Dummy called me from a phone in his hotel to set up the meet. I star 69'd him. I star 69'd him. What does that mean? Like to know what I can about who I am doing business with. You did good. Do I get paid now? First, I need to make sure your stories checks out and you're not selling me a pack of lies. Don't go too far. Emmy told it to him. So there we go. One failed attempt. Yeah, of course. I'm laying like pretty good though. I'm doing pretty good with this. Tammy's info checked out. John Riley checked into the Sleep Easy Motel on Wednesday. What's up with you? Nothing? Look, the transfer is nothing personal. I just work better. I'm thinking about Rosemary Daniels. In the same day as I promised her we'd bring her husband's killer to justice, I told the woman who supplied the murder weapon she could get a free pass. We'll let Tammy off the hook now. Maybe one day she gives us a tip that helps us actually prevent Mrs. Daniels losing her husband. We don't owe Tammy squat. You're right. She's a criminal. You need to decide if you want to arrest her. It's your call. No, I think Tammy would be a good informant. She would be very mad and probably send us people or something. Yeah, Tammy as a seal. Let's hang on to her as a seal for now. Like you say, she might be useful. Is that the right thing to do? Sometimes there is no right thing. It's time to pay a visit to John Riley. Let's go! Let's solve this murder. Sleep Easy Motel. You want to lead? You've come this far. You might as well see the case through to the end. Hello, sir. Thanks for letting us look around, Mr. Riley. The manager said you were asking everyone in the building. I was wondering if I could ask you a couple of questions. Okay. What happened to your arm? Do you know a man named Frank Daniels? No, why? You sound sure. You don't know anyone called Mr. Daniels or Frank? No, what's this about? Frank Daniels was shot in his home last night. I don't know nothing about that. Why are you asking me? Somebody made a call from the payphone downstairs to someone with the connection to the murder weapon. Sounds kind of vague. That's why we appreciate any help you can give us. Let's go about alibi. Where were you last night between the hours of 7 p.m. and 11 p.m.? Here. Alone. Just me and the pay-per-view. Ask reason for stay. What's the reason for your stay here? Just wanted to get away from a couple of days. Don't go anywhere. Okay, but can't we see his pay-per-view when it was paid? Wait for a couple of days in his room all night. Bottom glass. The bandage. Look mighty suspicious. Hold on, before I talk to the other guy. Gas station receipt. Timestamp 7:06. He could still have murdered someone. He could still have murdered someone. Pay-per-view. What is this? Packed bags. So he's leaving now? Why is your bags packed, sir? Fresh. Black gloves. Why do you have that? What's up with the black gloves, man? The packed bags. Nice. Riley's print's not on weapon. Black gloves. I am getting so many questions ready now. Yo! Yo! I'm pumped. What about the gas station? Oh. What about the gas station, man? What do you... Ooh, when did you... That's the bandage. Hmm? Stitching kit? Why did you bandage it yourself, huh? Bandage dart. Oh, look at that! Oh, I love seeing them go gray. Okay. I have a lot of questions. Hello! Okay, let's talk to him a little bit more first. What happened to your arm? Cut it hopping a fence, cut it right through the sleeve of my jacket. Where's your jacket? When was this? Yesterday in the morning. Looks to me like you stitched it up yourself. Why didn't you go to a hospital? Can't afford the hospital bills. Looks like you're all packed up and ready to go. Yeah, I need to get home. That's a lot of baggage for a couple of days. Got a lot of shoes? Wasn't sure how long I'd be away for. Couldn't afford hospital bills. Doesn't have much money. Because he used it to buy the gun? Is it because you buy a gun, man? Is it because you bought the murder weapon? Okay, now I can talk to him. What's up? Gloves. I found a pair of perfectly good black leather gloves in the trash. Wet, so anything even remotely useful will probably have been washed off. That's why his prints weren't on the gun. We can keep looking, but I doubt we'll find anything physical to connect Riley to the gun. With no hard evidence, all we got is Tammy's account of JR buying the gun from her. I think underneath that bandaged arm is a nasty cut from the window at the Daniels residence. I think so too, so he breaks the window to get in, maybe thinking the coast is clear for a quicker burglary, and cuts himself on the way in, or more likely making a hasty exit out of the window. Even if the lab hadn't tainted the blood taken from the scene, JR's lawyers could try and argue that he broke in earlier in the day before Daniels was killed. You're kidding. I've seen criminals walk with more compelling evidence hanging over them. We'd need to prove he broke in when Daniels was home. The receipt. Riley bought gas and a cup of coffee just after 7 last night from a gas station not far from the Daniels residence. That proves that he lied about being here all last night, but that alone wouldn't be enough to get a conviction. You're awake? Nice. Did you take a nap or something? So, John. You know Tammy? Did you meet Tammy? It's okay to, like, tell me, you know. Out of Riley buying gun. Hold on. Remove. Oh, you're doing the licky thing.
I'm awake.
I'm awake. Well, why would he need black gloves to, like, break in somewhere? And why would he need the gun? Nothing was stolen! Ooh! I'm getting too good. Too good! All of this, no hints. I've done this all myself now. You know when you're swimming and you're underwater for a little bit and you come up for air and you take a really deep breath? Woke up to that. Oh. That's horrible. Discuss burglary. Rosemary Daniel said nothing was stolen. Any two-bit lawyer would have our burglary motive. Ow, fuck. Jesus Christ, Cat. What do you want? Stop. Stop attacking. Stop. Is it because I haven't given you candy today? A two-bit lawyer would have our burglary motive laughed out of court. I think it was drowning in a dream. That's horrible. That's not a dream, that's more like a nightmare. What are you thinking? Could have been a contract killing. You think JR seems smart enough? Castiel. Slutt. Stop. I have given you attention all day. Maybe not, but it could be the contractee isn't too bright either and paid Riley to carry out a hit on Frank Daniels. Let's wrap this up. So was he paid to murder? I mean, he did pack bags and leave. Castiel, Jesus Christ. Jesus. Hello, Chase. How are you doing? I'm just gonna give my cat some candy. Okay, I'm back. Ah, just got off from playing some Mario Kart with a friend. Hey, that's fun. That's very fun. I hope you're ready for murder mysteries and crime. Paid to murder Frank Daniels. But who would have done that? Hmm. I think couldn't afford hospital bills because he bought the gun. Or maybe like this. Because the gun got left there. Dream Day, it's going good. Watching murder mystery shows this entire Easter with the family. My body is ready to like inevitably fall asleep in chat. Yeah. I've been doing good. All of these lines I've done. But now I'm a little bit on the don't know. Because I could continue, but I don't know if I do need to link some more stuff. Maybe he knows. No. I think that is a thing.
Chase Modsvi.
Castiel, I just gave you candy. Chill, please. Castiel. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know if you guys like hear him just like running around sometimes. Oh, that's my boy. His own murder mystery. Oh boy, yeah, he does. He like attacked me because I haven't given him attention this past 2 hours, even though he's been sleeping on me all day and I've been going to him to like cuddle. Still going crazy. Ray. Yeah, I'm talking about you. What am I doing with John Riley here? You bought a gun. I for sure know that. Hold on. Okay, I don't know why, but I know who. What is the 9mm? Why? Because he got paid to murder. Oh my god. What do you mean? What do you mean? What am I missing? What am I missing? No, I didn't mean to talk to you. What am I missing? Tammy? No, it's not Tammy. Castiel. Last one. Like Supernatural Castiel. But Don made a fun way of saying Castiel, being Castile. That's what it is. Is it Tammy? I don't know. Let's try. Yeah, I know. Who is it? Who? Why did someone pay to murder him? Is it because of the things he stood for? What are we looking for here? I've been doing so good, but now I'm stuck again. I'm going into withdrawals over here. Soon, just hold out. Doesn't have money, so he got. Oh, there we go. Hello. Discuss paid hit. I can't find anything suggesting Riley was paid to kill Frank Daniels. The guy's clearly broke. Let's hope the physical evidence is compelling enough. Discuss evidence. So, we have Tammy linking the gun to Riley. She'll never testify in court. We can guess that a blood test will prove JR cut his arm breaking into Daniel's home, but won't prove when he broke in. And the gas station receipt can place him near the scene of the crime at the right time, which only proves he lied about where he was. But we could check the gas station's security cameras if the sleeve of his jacket isn't ripped before 7 p.m. Then he has to have cut himself on the broken window when Daniel was home. It's good, but it's a big if. Yeah, not a slam dunk. Give me a minute. I want to try talking to him. Hope you know what you're doing. Okay. No. Okay, let's talk to him and check. Character, backstory, and NPCs related to them are already finished and fleshed out. I have you already figured out your character and everything? I haven't even started. I kind of need to hear what we want to do, where we want to go. What is our purpose in life, you know? The entire thing. Like, do I want to go funny
G,
or do I want to go
ENTRE,
serious?
sing.
You know. Mr. Riley, are you sure there's nothing you want to tell us? Like what? Like you bought a 9mm a couple of days ago and you used it to murder Frank Daniels? Alright. I'm done answering your questions. I want a lawyer. And I'm done asking him. Here's what's going to happen next, John. We're arresting you for a murder of Frank Daniels. A blood sample will prove you were at the scene of the crime and a witness has placed you downtown buying the gun from a known fence. No, I didn't go downtown. How could they have seen me with her? Her? I didn't say it was a woman. Him or her. Popular politician like Frank Daniels probably had friends in the judicial system, premeditated murders. I'd say you're probably going away for the rest of your life. I've been struggling with the backstory for a D&D campaign that I am going to be in. I always try to do serious, but my class clown, Jane is... I mean, we're a whole group of class clowns. We try to be serious, but boy, does it hit through being like, but funny. Hard to make them fit into the setting. Yeah, it is. And, I don't know. For me, I need to figure out the rest of the group too. For Jose, I'm not sure. That is very true. I'm sorry, Mads. Yeah. Well, I don't know what to do because it's a Western cowboy horror. That's cool though. Horror. I don't get it, JR. You don't seem like the contract killing type to me. I'm not. Prove it. Otherwise, we can't help you on your day in court. He wasn't supposed to be there. He was supposed to be at some party or for the opening of the new plant. I thought the place was empty, I swear. Yeah, I was gonna boost some stuff for cash, but he came into the room before I had the chance. I didn't want to kill him. He just came at me. I had no choice. Cuff this guy so we can get out of this dump. You know it was an accident, right? That'll count for something. It's not me you have to convince anymore. Booyah. So it was him. What? Gun. Planned burglary. Maybe there, I don't know. No, I took away the what? There we go. Yeah, I had like 2 missed. That's fine. It's fine, I'm a bad detective. Even though I did good because I didn't use any hints. All the cowboy I have seen has been goofy. What about Deadwood? Look at some Deadwood. I think that's what the show is called. That's cowboys, isn't it? Well, you solved your first murder, or... what is it called? Yeah, I'm a look up a movie you can look at. It's not horror, but it's cowboy. But it's very serious. Well, you solved your first murder, made your first morally dubious call, and put your first scumbag in the cage. How does it feel, partner? Honestly, pretty damn good. You try watch Tombstone. The Good, Bad, and the Ugly are pretty good Western, I think. Don't usually like them. You know, it's a cowboy with Samuel L. Jackson. And he's like taking a prisoner because he's like a bounty hunter to a cabin, and there's like a lot of other people there. And they need to wait out like a winter storm. If you know the movie, it's very good. I like to watch it. I like to watch it multiple times. It's that one is kind of a murder mystery too, actually. It 100% because it's like getting revealed the more you watch it. Terrible 7 or something. Yeah, maybe it's that one. You can try one. BQ, you are a genius. I didn't think about that. Like, I have Deadwood seasons. I've never watched it, but I do have it because of something. Or Hateful Eight, maybe. I don't know. One of the two. Something about that, maybe. What Django? I think it counts. Yeah. Look at, like, movies which has... Don't look at, like, A Million Ways to Die in the West. That's more like a comedy, right? But look at more serious-esque cowboy movies or show. Would be good. Because they have a lot of, like, either the drama or the bad backstory or something that you could have for your character. That one is terrible. Even the cowboy or the western show, no, it's a season. You know this the Daniel Radcliffe dancing
That one is terrible for your setting here.
half naked as a pastor in a western bar. That's not a good thing to watch either. That's comedy, mostly comedy. That season is good though. The whole show is funny. I don't remember the name though. Hateful Eight on Netflix. Nice! Go watch it. Wait, did you say partner? If you think you can handle it. Handle you mean? What happened to... I don't believe in second chances. I don't. But I realized I never really gave you a first chance. What do you say, Cassandra? Maybe if you drop the Cassandra and call me Cass. I don't know about... Hello? Also, if the horror is cosmic horror, you could also go super simple as a farm hand who is going to lose their mind to eldritch truths. Yeah, that's true. Houston. Captain, this is Detective Clark. Detective, please inform Detective Houston that his ex-partner Lou LaPaglia has been murdered. Dun dun dun. Gotta be on this. I'm a good detective. I completed episode 1. Let's go! This is the one I did. Do they only have this one? Or is it more? Because it did say it was... yeah, okay. Yeah, I haven't been there. Never mind. There's more episodes. Murder Mystery Machine. Ba-da-boo! This is the same level of cheesy taking itself very seriously that Heavy Rain had. Oh, like I have been debating for the longest time playing Heavy Rain. All I know about that game is him yelling his son's name over and over and over again. I don't... That's the only thing I know about it. It's been funny just watching that, and that's all the context I have of it. Lula Paglia. We used to be partners a long time ago, pre-DCA. Wish I could replay that one without knowing anything. Live vicariously to it, like live vicariously through me. I'm so sorry. Haven't seen him in years. We weren't close or anything. What do you want to do? Maybe I'll push that up on the list when I have better RAM. It's gonna happen next week, hopefully. Cross your fingers. What do you want to do? Let's get over the crime scene ASAP. Ooh, we're getting like new stuff in here. Drink 10 cups, okay. Find the hidden items in episode 1, 3, 5, and 7. Oof. Use every perk in the basement once. What perk? Time to drink coffee. Ew. I know I'm drinking one. It's going to be hard not to spoil anything by being in chat. Oh yeah. Drink more coffee. 3. I hope you're okay with being here for a while, drinking coffee. Sip tea. Whatever you have. 4. And a computer, isn't it? Oh my god, that's not a computer. Wowie. 5. I want new outfit, okay? This is all for the new outfit. And we're gonna have so much caffeine in our body. We're gonna do good. 6. Seven. That's fun. So fun watching someone drink coffee. Am I right?
It's going to be hard to not spoil anything by being in chat.
Going to speedrun the murder games that have an heart attack. That's how we roll. 8. Oh, Nova and me talked about it. We might be playing a Souls game together. That would be funny. 9. I wonder if we actually finished the game or not, though. Like, her husband is carrying her in the game right now, and she's like, we're gonna die. And I'm like, yeah. Lords of the Fallen. So I don't know how difficult that one is. But it has a friend pass. So since she has it, I don't need to buy it, which is nice. No, what do you mean? Well, I do have a lot of other Souls games that I'm gonna do. I just haven't gotten that far. Let's go. What do we see? Hey, speaking of Nova, speak of the devil. Speaking of true crime, there's a show you need to see. Okay, which one? You sure you're up for this? Yeah, like I said, I hadn't seen him in really long time. But Lou used to be police, so we owe it to him to find whoever did this. Last I heard, after DCPD, Lou became a PI. Could be he was working a case out here. What have we got so far? Any witnesses? No. Local runner found the body. You want to talk to him? You do it. I need a minute. I'm gonna look at the body first. Stab wound. Okay. Got a stab wound. Victim. There's no knife around, so they took the knife. Hello? Sir? Detective Clark, I understand you found the body, found the victim. Yes, I owe my morning run, and he was just lying there motionless. Let's get about the time. What time did you find him? Only before 7. I start my run at 6:30 at the other side, other end of the park. So that sounds about right. Did you see anyone else around? Anyone suspicious? No one. The park is quiet at this time. It picks up around 7, which is why I like to come earlier. Is it True Blood? No. Are you here every morning? Try to be. Sometimes life gets in the way. What is the show, Nova? Don't leave me hanging. I try to be. Sometimes life gets in the way. You're telling me. I plan to go to the gym every day. Haven't been in years. It's all about discipline. In the time you've been running this route, have you ever seen our victim before? No, I don't recognize him at all. Thank you for your cooperation. Peter Rose doesn't know the victim, jogs here every morning, nobody else was around, discovered body at 7 AM. Did you see the stab wound? Did you see a knife? Anywhere. Oh, hold on. Let's take that first. Oops, forgot to say it. Lol, give me a second to find the name. Goddamn. Drops in. Tell you about a show that's gonna change your life. Doesn't elaborate. Leaves. I'll watch it again though. It's fucking wild. Tell me the name! What did he mean by dad? 10-inch Grand City Park by the fen. A note? Hold on. Was he meeting someone? Meeting at 10 PM, but it's like 7. Have he been laying here all night? Wow. Marcus Lee. Marcus Lee? Is Marcus the one he's meeting? Maybe. Lou was meeting someone. Into the fire. Into the fire. Let me Google a little bit. Into the Fire, The Lost Daughter. Is that the one? What is it about? No, not him. That one. Thank you. Missing. Help bring Billy Lee home. Not Billy Lee.
Yes.
17. Don't say yes when I said no to Billy Lee. We go from not liking to read to playing a full-blown. Yeah. Don't ask questions. I thought they were voice acted, honestly, but they were not. So many brain wrinkles. Yeah, going from smooth brain to very wrinkle brain. Auburn hair, last in at the City Mall downtown last afternoon on Saturday 13th, wearing dark jeans, white tee, and a red jacket. If you have any information, please call that 555 10184. Okay, I don't remember the Marcus's phone number. Was he looking for the missing teen, maybe? I have no idea. If I say literally anything about it, it'll ruin the twist. Okay. The brain cell loves true crime. It does. What do you think he was doing in the park at that time? He's not exactly dressed for jogging. The only sport Lou was interested in was his bookie. That is a dead guy in the park. Are you sure you want to do this? I can work this one alone. I'll be fine. Going by the locus, the time, and the nature of his job, I'd say he was meeting someone who didn't want to be seen. Someone he already knew, perhaps. Maybe. Lou never did have a lot of friends, so him being killed by someone he knew wouldn't surprise me. There must be something that can tell us why Lou was there. Because of the missing teen. Billy. Missing teen. Yes, I got it. Fuck, he was a gambler. He was meeting someone at 10 p.m. He was meeting Marcus. Marcus stabbed him. Sometimes I just need a jump start, but it doesn't happen quick. What have you got? This page looks like it's from La Paglia's notepad. That's sometimes have you. When it's too difficult to know which one goes which, you try everything. But sometimes my brain connects everything. It's like haha, and then it is like yay. You know? I don't know if that even was understandable. Says that he was supposed to meet someone here at 10 p.m. last night. His killer, maybe. Possibly. I found a missing persons poster. Could be loose. He was a PI after all. Yeah. Could be. It could be. Okay, I have a lot of... He's here at 7 a.m. Do you know someone called Marcus? No? Address of park. What about Billy? What about Marcus? What about Peter Rose? You run here every day. You should know. What about Lou? The dead guy. Yeah, but I don't have that option. So... that doesn't help me. These are the options I have to connect somewhere. Private investigating Billy Lee. Marcus hired a private investigator. No. I am pretty sure he was meeting Marcus. Meeting someone here. Do I get to talk to someone? No. I'm plotting too. Yeah, no, I love input. In this, I need input. I mean, I've had crazier plotting. A lot of these people have notepads. Where are these notepads coming from? Nobody else was around. But who was here at 10 p.m.? Nobody was around, but he was here dead. Anyway, yeah, we need to connect things so I can talk to people again. Oh, and being like, haha. That's how I get more. If nobody here, why he dead? If nobody here, why meeting at 10 p.m.? Did they know each other? Oh, there we go. See?
Any way
Wait.
for us to get more clues?
Who am I talking to about this? New dialogue, but with who? Who wants dialogue? Nate? You wanna talk to me? No? What about you? Why is there a grave there? Hold on, hello? Who died there? Who died over here? Did they? Hold on, wait. Oh my god, they had the same last name. Well. Well. Maybe Lou. Because it's Billy that's missing. And I think Lou was helping him. Meeting. Investigation on Billy. No. Meeting at 10 p.m. with Marcus. But who died here? And I did get a new dialogue option, but doesn't show up to who to talk to. Is someone in the tree? Tree, can I talk to you? Do you know Marcus? Do you know Billy? Do you know about the missing teen? Does it say anything about missing teen? Doesn't know the victim, but do you know Marcus? Okay, I'm gonna get a hint. That's fine. I've been clicking over there. You kidding me? I need to be in this exact frame to see this? Flaming Coin Arcade, downtown. 2 floors of gaming, dozens of machines, tournaments with cash prizes, games, burgers, and sodas. 10 p.m. Isn't that the same number? Come for the game, stay for the people. Then 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So the meetings could be connected. Is the address far from each other? Maybe he knows. Maybe Marcus works at this? No? Like, what I'm thinking is that the person that was gonna talk to him worked at this and couldn't meet them at before 10 p.m. because they close at 10 p.m. Meeting someone, no? What about the arcade flyer? No? I'm asking for a new hint. No hints to what do you mean? What do you mean? I just try, yeah. Success! Woo! I have no idea what I did. But I did it! Anything on the body? Nothing yet. COD should be along soon. Good stuff. Good job. Thank you.
Good you.
Master Detective. We have an address for Marcus Lee. Then that's where we need to go. Yeah. Obviously. Did I drink 10 coffees? What is up with this? Hold on. Did I actually drink 10 coffees? I'm gonna change clothes. My coffee clothes. Hell yeah. I got my coffee clothes. To the murder mystery machine. Doesn't look too bad. Not somewhere you'd run away from. You're assuming it's the house she ran from and not the people in it? Hello, sir? I'm Detective Clark. This is Detective Houston. Thanks for seeing us, Mr. Lee. Whatever helps bring Billy back. This isn't about Billy. Not directly. It's about Lou LaPaglia. He was found dead this morning. Lou's dead? Unfortunately, yes. We need to ask you some questions about your relationship with him. Of course. Ask about Lou. When did you hire Lou LaPaglia? A few weeks ago. Got his number from a friend of a friend. Okay. How long has your daughter been missing? 3, maybe 4 weeks? Something like that? Does she have a history of this sort of thing? She has a bad attitude, if that's what you're asking. Skipping school and the like, a real pain, doesn't appreciate what I do for her. PIs are expensive. Are you working at the moment? Currently, no. Lost my job at the factory a few months back, budget cuts. Times have been tough around here. Things are picking up again though. Got my first shift at the new water treatment plant coming up. Oh yeah, the man died. He was my past thing. He did. Thanks for your help. Missing 3 to 4 weeks. Marcus hired Lou to find Billy, Billy's father, about to start a new job. Who are you? Jamie Lee. I'm Detective Clark, but you can call me Cass. Can you tell me your name? Jamie. Her name is Jamie. Jamie, that's a pretty name. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Actually, I'd rather you spoke to me. All of this has hit her hard. Bruise on face? Hesitant to talk? Wow. Billy's sister. So, Marcus, what's with the bruise? Oh, okay. Might Billy be missing from the bruise? That's weird. Marcus hired Lou to find Billy, but she's been gone for so long. Yeah, it's very long. I don't know what to put together here. Hold on. Don't they assume people are dead after like 48 hours? Yeah. Especially when you don't get a note or something. But I mean, if she ran away like this often, or he, like, her sister is having a bruise on her face, I mean, could not, maybe not a kidnapping, but yeah, it's her, Billy's sister and Billy's father is in the room. In this situation? Yeah, he lost his job a few months ago and then he is starting up a new job soon. He got shocked over that Lou is dead. Cash only. Week 3? Is she kidnapped and you're sending them money? Invoice from Lou. Okay. Yeah, but you could not pay this. So thoughts? Marcus really didn't want us to talk to Jamie. I'd say he was being a protective father, but the bruise on her face would suggest otherwise. So they're paying the PI to keep looking. Yeah, with no money.
So they are paying the P to keep looking.
Yeah, with no money. You notice them too? I'd like nothing more than to put that piece of work through the wall. But we need to tread carefully with this. I agree. We need to speak to her alone and find out what she knows. I found these arcade tokens. Let me guess, the same arcade as the flyer? I doubt it's a coincidence. Lou was many things, but a bad detective was one of them. Wasn't one of them. If we found out about this, he knew it too. Guaranteed. Then it follows. If La Paglia thought the arcade was important in his search for Billy, it's important in our investigation too. It's not far from here. We can take a look. Yeah, so arcade flyer is now there. Tokens. I mean, kids. They go to arcades. Why? But it's like tokens. Maybe she went there. Maybe Jamie went there. I don't know. I don't know, man. Okay, I got a dialogue. What are you gonna pay with? These tokens? 300 tokens? I have a couple of more questions. Seems Lou was looking for his next payment. That's a lot of money he's asking for. How long was he looking? Yeah, I sometimes think he was more interested in his next payment than finding my daughter. I mean, he gotta pay the pills. He gotta pay the bills too, man. You hired him. Of course you're gonna need to pay him. It's his job. Maybe he found her but was milking it. Lou? No, I don't think so. He was a detective before. He was Nate's partner before. Had he found anything related to Billy? Fuck, I didn't read the rest. Had he hell? 2 weeks of charging me fortune for what? Anytime I'd ask him, he was close. Always close. I think he figured me for a sucker. I'm a lot of things, but I ain't a sucker. And I told him that. I wasn't paying all that money for nothing. How did he react to your disappointment? How do you think? With big promises, he has a lead. He'll do this, he'll do that. But he was all talk, and I could see right through him. Big brain. So, failed to find Billy. Dispute over payment. Aggressive personality. Did you hit your daughter? Is that why she is gone? I don't know. Is this why you stabbed him? I don't have any. Ah, what is this? Not that. But knife? Why do you have a knife there? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, hold on. There's another knife. We're looking at all the knives now. Kitchen knife. Okay, so we have a ragged knife, maybe? Or it could be this one. But apparently this is the one because it went gray. No, not Jamie. Marcus. What's up with the knife? No, Marcus. I have a couple more questions. That's a nice knife you got. Or are you happy to see me? For my retirement. You were a Marine? Navy SEAL. The only easy day was yesterday. You were a SEAL? My father was. He never got anything like this though. Viper 6 knife. Nice. Usually come in pairs. If I remember correctly. Marcus. Good memory. I did have another. What happened to it? Lost it a while back. Must have misplaced it. Any idea how long it's been missing for? Nope. You don't just lose a retirement gift. Thanks for your help. Marcus. Marcus. Hey, Nova. Are you subbed to Iron Miles? Marcus. Missing knife? Is it the missing knife in Lou? Maybe?
Iron most likely.
E. So thoughts? He has a serrated, not a service knife, and La Paglia's knife wound wasn't clean. It tore the skin, which would suggest serrated knife. Blade. Not unlike the Viper 6. So you think this is the murder weapon? Unlikely that he'd be so careless, but it is one of two, and the other one is missing. We can take this one to the lab. It may not be the actual knife, but it is from a set we should be able to get a match on the cuts. Sounds good. Okay, so is that it for now? I don't have... I kinda have a why. The what would be the Viper 6? Why could be the dispute? Where? It's the park. Okay. Missing knife. Could Billy have taken it? Missing teen. Missing knife. Hesitant to talk because the knife is missing. Maybe the knife is in the... No? Okay, let's do a hint. Failed to find Billy. Okay, but that didn't give me anything. Honestly, that didn't give me anything. No. Not really. Why is the arcade? Why is it the arcade? That's weird. He died in the park. So why would the right thing be the arcade? Is it like where she was missing? Oh, probably. What do you think? He certainly had loose card marked. The sister, he wouldn't let her speak. He could just be a protective father. Or he could be hiding something. I want the knife sent off. If I'm right, it'll be a match to the wound on La Paglia's neck. I like it. What? You listening to your gut? Yeah, let's see how it plays out. Arcade? I'll start the car. To the arcade. Flaming Coin Arcade. Place is dead. Who do we talk with first? Dealer's choice. I think the man who runs it. Detective Clark, DCA, I have a few questions about the missing girl. And someone else who may have been asking about her. Shoot. Billy. The missing girl, her name is Billy Lee. You heard of her? A lot of kids come in here. A lot are running from something. I don't remember most of them. Never said she was running. She's missing, ain't she? Does the name Loup La Paglia mean anything to you? Doesn't ring a bell. He would have been in here looking for a girl. A lot of people come in here looking for girls. You get my drift? Oh. Yeah, well, this one is missing. He was a private investigator. Can we take a moment to look at the alien stealing the... Oh my god. It's like King Kong, but alien. That's funny. There you have the moment. You're welcome. He was a private investigator. Still haven't heard of him. He's dead. It happens. People die. These tokens, they're from here, right? You want to cash him in? You want to cash them in? This guy is a jerk. Oh, yeah. They were found at Billy Lee's house, so she definitely was here. It was definitely here at some point. Well, clearly she hasn't been back. Otherwise, she'd have used them, wouldn't she? Don't go leaving the state, Mr. Swain. We'll be back. Doesn't know Billy. Jim Swain. Lying about truthful. Okay. So I need to find out what he's either truthful about or lying. Hello, ma'am.
This guy is a yak.
Yark. Oh, what is that? Shiny. Can you take it? Found a hidden item in episode 2. Nice. Hey Sam. DCA, you got a minute? What do you want? I'm looking for a young girl. She's about your age, red hair. Her name is Billy Lee. Don't know her. You seem very sure. I am? What about the PI named Loup La Paglia? Never heard of him. You're saying he was never here asking questions about Billy? No, I'm saying if he was, he never spoke to me. So we done here? Yeah, for now. For now. Unhelpful. Yeah, that's sure. Hey, ma'am. Megan! DCA, got a minute? Whatever. I'm looking for a young girl about your age. Red hair, name is Billy Lee. Don't know her. What'd she do? Just missing. Sucks to be her, I guess. That's a nasty bruise you have. You want to talk about it? Not particularly, no. Do you know a PI called Lou LaPaglia? Never heard of him. That's enough questions. God damn it, these people. Then we're done. Bruised, okay. So nobody has seen Lou in here. Nobody has seen Billy. Have they seen Jamie? No? Can I not go up? Probably not. Ooh. Arcade machine. Oh, Billy has been here. Yo, my man. Yo, Billy. Please. You guys know about it? Are you lying? There we go. Gotta find it in the end. Hey, my man. Billy has been here. There's a machine out here with a high score credited to Billy Lee. Must have taken hours of playing to get there. You sure you haven't seen her? Do you know how many arcade machines are here and how many people play that on them daily? I can't keep track of that, let alone who gets what score. Where were you last night between the hours 10 PM and 10 AM? At home, watching TV and sleeping. You got anyone that can confirm that? I got a bunch of kids that can confirm this place wasn't open. Not what I asked. I was home alone. So you can't confirm that you were home. Like, can I check with these people if it actually was open? No, they don't wanna talk. And there's nothing more that I can, like, check. Need a hint. Billy visited gyms. What? That doesn't help me though. Oh boy. So he was lying about that she wasn't there. Maybe. Because he didn't really see. But he also have unconfirmed alibi. Thank you. Another hint I needed. Still a thing that doesn't give me anything. Stop giving me hints for things that doesn't give me anything. I don't know what I'm going after right now. No hints. I don't have a who and when. I mean, let's see, Billy, she was at the arcade. Yeah, I have no idea. Potential suspect, but I don't even know. Nobody's telling me anything. Did you have a meeting? Ma'am, do you have a meeting? Was Marcus on a meeting here? It doesn't make sense. What about arcade tokens? Do you guys want arcade tokens for information? Please and thanks. I have no hints to cash in. I guess it's Google time. What am I on? Episode 2, Part 3. Just to understand. Why is it videos? I don't want videos. Why? Just give me pictures. That's all I need. I don't want too much. Bum ba dum bum. Bum ba dum bum. Ba ba da. Ba ba da ba ba. And video. Odin! How are you doing? What did you do? I'm stuck on mystery. Murder mystery. Did you have a good stream? Fire Emblem? Is it the one you had to like fix? Did you get to fix it? Is the next question. Did I do? Don't. No. I broke the app. It's over. You finished it?
I'm ferdig.
Congrats! Oh my god, just give me a hint or answer, please. I'm a little bit stuck, I don't know what to do, and my hints are no more. No more hints in this game. And it just keeps on telling me I can organize. And I'm like, no. You struggled through? Good job. Proud of you. You did a good job. Oh my god, they're not even giving me the right... Okay, that's the complete one. Let's just go to that. Scene 1, scene 2, scene 3. Okay, let's see. So am I just having the times wrong? Is that all I did wrong? Oh, I hate this so much. Oh! There was like 3 different 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. How was I supposed to know which 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. was correct? So no one knows Billy Lee or Lou LaPaglia. How convenient. It's a lot of things. Convenient isn't one of them. Not for us, no. The manager of the arcade, he's hiding something. I know it. Let's run a background check. Could give us something to press him on later. By the way, if you need to go to bed, you do that. Any after stream stuff, you go and do that. Welcome with the Raiders. I hope you enjoy your stay. We're doing murder mystery because that's what we Norwegians do in the Easter time. We celebrate with crime. Some better news. Forensics has confirmed that the serrated blade of Marcus Viper 6 knife matches Lou's wound. Hoya! Hooyah! Huzzah! Seems your gut was right. Maybe I should listen to it more. Speaking of which, I reached out to a mutual friend regarding Lou. He wasn't in a good place. his life was a mess, and he was in debt to various bookies. Does bookies mean he do gambling? Because they mentioned bookies, and then it's said on the thing that he was gambling. And I was like, I didn't know that. Yeah, he'll money. Okay. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! You need to have like a W at the end of it. Yeehaw! How much debt? The kind you don't want to be in. So it could be loan sharks or like debt sharks or whatever they're called, getting after him too. Any names? No. We should pay Marcus another visit and find out more about his missing knife of his missing knife and his missing daughter. We need to get to the roof of why Billy left in the first place. If we find out what she was running from, maybe we can find out where she went. Oh my god, donuts. Hell yeah. But I think it's almost nighttime for me. I've been waking up at school hours. I've been waking up at 10 a.m., 9 a.m. every day, and I'm like, it's vacation! Let me sleep! Shit happens. Ooh, Matham is on. Right into him. That's a fellow Norwegian VTuber that I have met and went to conventions together, or one at least, maybe a future. It's a good friend. I've gotten a lot of good friends with VTubing. I'm happy. What am I doing? Matham. Don't mind me. Yeah, I think it's time to go to bed. Can't even remember what I'm actually gonna do. I'll be back on Monday. We'll finish this. We'll continue this game. And we'll finish this game on Monday. Not that long of a game, actually. Not super long. So, bye-bye!
Come to me. We're so easily entertained. No!
Oh, come on! Whoa! Whoa! I did not see this coming.
Don't touch them. You know what happened to the other one you touched.
Whoa! 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 What? Whoa!
I want to see if I
Yeah.
can open it all the way. Should I check and see if I can open it all the way? Oh shit!
Don't die! Don't
I'm okay.
No! No! No, are you good? You good?
Nova?
I don't have more electricity on the defibrillator. Let me He's gonna drag you away to his basement. No! Are you fucking joking me, you son of a bitch? You son of a bitch! Please! No! 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 Now. Oh my god, you. Why did you stop? Why did you stop?
I read your.
You stopped like twice.
I read your mind, and I was just like, yes, this is the perfect chance.
Oi! Hey?
Huh?
What?
What?
I'm not complaining.
I'm not complaining.
Don't